Hi, I'm Nick Shell. I'm the first person on the internet to ever broadcast the fact that I did an experiment in which I proved that you don't have to get your feelings hurt. It's actually a choice. It's a choice whether or not you get your feelings hurt. You have that power. But most people would rather give that power away to other people. And that's ultimately what I call victim mentality. When you're the victim and other people have power over you, you're the victim. But the amazing thing about it is you can take that power back if you decide, why would I let that person I don't know affect my emotions and how I feel? And maybe that's easier to do. Maybe it's a comment on the internet. What about a coworker? What about a friend? What about a family member? What about your spouse? You see, it gets harder the closer the person is to you to not give them power over your emotions. But it's true. You don't have to give them power over emotions. You can imagine from one extreme, some kid leaves a comment on, I don't know, a Facebook thing or a YouTube thing. Like, who is this person? A blog post. Who is this person? Why do I care what they say? That's easier to do than when it's your own spouse, right? Or maybe someone at work, right? But still you give that power over your emotions, over yourself. You give that power to other people. You had the same ability to keep that power for yourself and think, I'm not going to allow them to control my emotions. That's your choice. Now, why does this happen? Ultimately, if you ask me, I'm going to say it's based on my new favorite phrase, which is identity protective cognition. Identity protective cognition, meaning that you have your own belief system that's deep rooted in your emotions. And when someone challenges that, what happens is it's an attack against your identity. And when they present that new information that conflicts what you believe in your heart, you start believing what you believe that much more. And it reinforces your own beliefs when someone challenges that, okay? So, what are these fundamental beliefs that are under attack? What is your identity that's under attack? Well, most of us, what do we believe about ourselves? I'm a good person. I'm a nice person. I'm a caring person. I deserve to be treated better because of how nice I treat other people. I'm a good person. I'm a likable person. Why wouldn't anybody like me? Because I'm a good person. So when someone counters that with a comment, whether it's intentional or not, that strikes that mentality of that you're a good person and that you deserve to be treated well, it goes back to that identity protective cognition. Now you're under attack. Now it's your identity because you know what? You're a good person. Aren't we all? Aren't we all good people? Most people think that they're a good person. Not my place to say that you are or you're not. But if everybody believes that, then also everybody can believe that anytime someone says something that could be perceived as an attack against you being a good or smart or funny or good looking, whatever it is, whatever positive traits you believe about yourself, when that's attacked, then you channel your emotions to that person who attacked your identity. But it is your power if you let it be. If you decide, I'm not going to give power over my emotions to some person I don't know on the internet, good for you. That's a good start. But what about a coworker? What about a friend of a friend? What about somebody in your family? And of course, the hardest, what about your spouse? Imagine the power you'd have if you didn't even let your spouse have power over your emotions. Now, testimonial, 2 years ago, I finally reached this point. And I'm not saying it's easy, but to get to that point. But once you do, oh man, you got so much more power over your own marriage, over yourself. When you realize, wait, I'm not getting into these little, snippety things anymore. Life is a lot easier. That's one less thing to worry about. Why? Because I took that power and claimed it for myself. Meaning, it's less likely to cause problems for other people. Now, granted, perceptually, other people start problems and other people attack you. But when you take control of that, it's amazing how fewer problems happen when you don't allow your feelings to be hurt.